on the sheet there. Listen, we look forward to playing the 49ers. We know they're a heck of a football team, well coached. Had a good week of practice, and so again, we look forward to going out there and playing a good game. So that time's yours.
Maybe with Juju being back in practice, you feel pretty good about him being able to play?
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay. What's the likelihood that you might even still see a Nico Remigio or a Justin Ross on Sunday?
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, we're going to listen to his question. We'll just in case something comes up. But he did good today, so we'll see how he does tomorrow, right? But he was good today. All right. Okay. Good. Thanks.
All right, go for Trey.
Trey, you faced these guys before. What's kind of just the challenge with that defensive front? There's a lot of changes from what you saw in the Super Bowl, though.
Yeah, the 49ers organization have a lot of respect and admiration for them, first and foremost, especially on the defensive side of the ball. They do a great job being physical opponents every single time we played them. They have great defensive players all across the board. They're a great team, man. So every time we played them, it's been a really competitive matchup, and they're definitely an opponent that you don't take lightly. We take no one lightly, and we definitely don't take them lightly. I mean, they're a great team and great organization.
What was the bye week kind of like? Is just the offensive line as a whole kind of doing the self-scouting and seeing what kind of worked and didn't work in the first 5 games?
I just think identifying different plays that you could have been better on, or concepts that might be a little similar to what we're running now, and obviously the few guys that are still there, just scouting yourself on them, seeing any tendencies and moves that they were doing last year that that works in your favor. So I would say it's just another game in the season. You can't look past it or do anything differently. You just have to scout your opponent.
How do you sense that Wanye has settled in since taking over that role?
Yeah, Coach Andy Reid, Corey Matei, they do a phenomenal job of our offensive line and making sure every single week in and week out, that the guys prepared to go. So Wanye's doing a great job.
Trey, for you being a veteran now, how long does it take for you to feel like you know what a running back is seeing based on the blocking scheme, what you guys are doing in the moment, obviously, in light of Kareem coming in midway through the season?
Yeah, I think Coach Heck, once again, does a great job of letting us know the scheme, the objective of the running back, and then the simple thing as an offensive lineman, just asking your back, what are you seeing, what are you presented with, what can I do better to make your read better? And, having a veteran presence like Kareem, a guy like Samaje, a guy who's learning just like Carson, and obviously Isaiah Pacheco, who is great as well, just being on the same page as them as offensive linemen is so important because what we're presenting to them can determine a lot of what they're reading. So it's been nice, like I said, just being able to have that open line of communication with them, and our coaches do a great job making sure that's established and set. Any play you have a chance to finish your guy physically and just leave your mark, you want to do that as offensive lineman.
Couple more.
How about just a little self-assessment? How do you think your season's going for you?
I got a lot of work I need to work on. We're always striving for perfection, and we were going to fall short. There's only one perfect being that ever existed. But at the end of the day, we're just working, man, and I'm just trying to be the best version of myself for my team, that I can make my team successful and put my team in the most advantageous situation. I don't really look at myself and my play. I'm just looking at my team and what I can do better. How can I be a better veteran presence? How can I be a better teammate? How can I be a better player for the scheme? Whatever I can do to be the best for my team, I'm going to try to do it.
Last one.
Like going back to Tennessee, what was the highlight?
Hey, it's great to be back on Rocky Top, man. It's great to go back home and be around a lot of teammates who I haven't seen in years, and see the coaching staff. And I'm getting old, fellas. There's only a couple guys I know now, but it's always great to go back to Tennessee. It's home, and it's always a great time.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thank y'all.
holding down opposing teams' featured running back? What,
Yeah.
what are the keys to that?
Yeah, man, I think every game starts up front. I think our 2-year guys, especially, play a lot of teams that run zone open a lot, attack Chris a little bit. I think he's had a great first up to the bye week, stopping that, making guys go the other way, and then it takes all 4 on the D-line. Linebackers setting the tempo, and Coach Bass kind of mixing up his play calls, man, and they can't really get a beat on our fronts, and we kind of mixing up different things and different looks, and so I think everything together, man, kind of helped us out.
You guys, as a unit, have been fantastic. I guess if there's one thing to complain about sometimes, it's the tight end production.
Yeah.
At the bye, how do you work on maybe adjusting there?
Yeah, I think how the game plans has been up to this point, man, I'm kind of taking away guys' best wide out and making them go somewhere else. It's happened to be the tight ends up to this point. So, I mean, just kind of keep battling. Some of those guys getting one-on-ones while other guys are getting help. I just got to battle, find a way to get the ball out, and ultimately make them take the long, hard road and get in the red zone, play good defense.
You personally were a little banged up during camp in the beginning of the year. How have you come along in health-wise, and how do you feel now?
Yeah, man, I think the bye week definitely helped me catch up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, at this point in the year, week 5, week 6, nobody's really healthy. It's always been next man up, or for my instance, it's kind of just get healthy, try to be as healthy as you can, and by Sunday, fly around and have fun. And the guys in the building, the coaches, they kind of make it fun to be here, man, so you wouldn't do anything for them.
Familiar opponent on Sunday. What do you see from this 49ers team that's similar or different than when you played in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I think they got some key guys out, but I think they've done a great job of implementing the guys they have and playing to their strengths. I think Mason's done a great job, and as the weeks keep progressing, they keep adding more to his plate and getting more involved in the offense. And yeah, they're explosive. They're able to run the football. We all know that, but also to play action and able Brock Purdy to extend plays with his feet, keep his eyes downfield, man, and get explosive plays. So it's definitely going to be a challenge for us. It's going to be a 4-quarter bout. We just got to go out there and play good football.
49ers specifically, how tough of a matchup is George Kittle in preparing for him?
Yeah, man, he's a huge matchup problem, man. He's bigger than most safeties, man, and most faster than most linebackers. So we have to mix our matchups up on him, put some hands on him when we can, kind of disrupt his timing, and hopefully frustrate him a little bit as the game progresses. But yeah, I think it's going to be different matchups, different guys get on him a little bit, try to rough him up when we can, man, and then ultimately just make him make tight throws and live to play another down.
Anything else? Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.